I was very glad that my friend Dez was back because I have a very important question to ask you. It happened yesterday. Crisco and I were down in our sales department.
Okay.
And I said something. And then a bunch of people were like throwing it around like, ha, ha, ha. And then one of the salespeople for our sister station was like, well, that's kind of awkward that you know. That's kind of weird. Do you think it's weird if a dude recognizes that you changed your hair?
I mean,
A
no.
dude you don't see on the regular. Because the person you recognized, you see, but not nearly as often as Dez. And you never, for the most part, compliment Dez's hair.
I do once she gets it done, but I also know when she's going.
Exactly,
yeah.
I say, I have an appointment at noon, and you go, oh, your hair looks nice the next day.
So, all right, I'm just going to lay it all out. I'm going to use their names because I don't care. They
Okay.
work here. They can't get mad about it. So Kayla, one of our sales reps, changed her hair. And she walked up and I was talking to her. I'm like, oh, did you change your hair? It looks different. She's like, oh, yeah, I did. Thanks for noticing.
Never would
I
have
love that.
So then Christy, our sales assistant's like, oh, I just got my hair cut last week, but you didn't say anything about mine. I go, but you wore a hat on Friday, and then you wore one Saturday when you were at the Lookout, and then yesterday was St. Patrick's Day, and you wore one then too. And she's like, you noticed every day I was wearing a hat? And I'm like, I did. And then another Christy from our sister station's like sitting there, and she goes, well, that was awkward. You noticed every woman in here's hair? And I'm like, I guess, but is it awkward? I want to know, is that awkward?
And the hat thing I don't think is, by the way, because Christy wears hats all the time.
She does.
And she's an elf, so usually elves wear hats.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, she makes the best cookies, though. Keebler cookies.
I feel like some men and some women are just more observant than others. I feel like I notice things that people sometimes don't notice. I don't know if my husband would notice things. I mean, he does with me, but that's different.
So
knows,
here's my theory on it a little bit. I think this job has helped and hurt me in life because I feel like we do so much thinking what a 25 to 54-year-old woman would think that I always think I have to compliment their hair because women get upset if you don't do that. I like to compliment smells. You guys have noticed that. I'll do it with guys on that, though, too.
You'll compliment any smell.
The one that I will, but the one thing that I kind of avoid is complimenting any outfit because I feel like that can be kind of sexualized if you say, like, oh, I really like that skirt. Sounds creepy, right?
Well, that does, but you could say, you really look nice today. That is a non-sexual way to compliment somebody.
The problem is I've been burned so many times because I will be like, oh, that was a nice outfit. Or I'd say it awkwardly. Maybe I'm not, because I'm not the most
nice
graceful.
Teeth.
No, I do. That was, by the way, one time at the state fair and I was trying to be awkward. Can we just put that to rest?
But you know what?
Do you remember?
You've moved on, but it's hard to move on from that.
God, you just steal one person's set of teeth and you're the creepy one on the show. No, but I'm not the best at saying, like, you're smooth, dude. You can say anything to anybody and they're going to take it as a compliment. I could say something and I can't tell you how many times people will be like, Thank you. Well, I'm going to burn that outfit. That's great. That one can go right in the old fire pit.
I just feel like the world's gotten so worried about getting sued or getting fired for everything that I feel like, you know what? If you're going to fire me for complimenting one of my coworkers, I'm not like, wow, you look really beautiful today.
That bad.
But I mean, I feel like you need to pay compliments because people have gone so far the other direction that they won't compliment anybody ever.
That's
and
why
I'm like, I'm not going to do that.
Scary Movie. The new Scary Movie with the Wayans brothers. We watched the original one yesterday.
A lot of compliments in there?
No, not a lot of compliments. A lot of stop being soft.
Yeah.
No, a lot of stop being soft. They basically were like, listen, the world has become so cancel culture and so this and so that. And some things needed to be brought to light, obviously.
Yeah.
There are certain things that obviously you can't do that. That's terrible. But like, I feel like if I'm a comedian in today's day and age, I wouldn't do it. Like, could you imagine going out? Anything and everything you say is going to be micromanaged. It's going to be talked about. And Marlon Wayans was like, we did this movie and brought it back 20-ish years later because we were like, enough, dude. I'm here to cancel culture. I'm here to be done with it. And if you don't like it, who gives a bleep? You know what I mean?
Doesn't it seem like cancel culture isn't as bad as it was even a year ago?
Yeah, I mean, but even 5 years ago was horrible. You said anything and everybody wanted you canceled. But I think, I think you had it in trending maybe like 6 months ago, and it was about like Denzel, who doesn't have any social media. He doesn't do any of that kind of stuff. And he's like, you know what the best part about that? You can't cancel me. Because what are you going to take from me? You can't take anything from me. What are you going to blast me on social media? I'm not on it. So I don't see what you say about me because I don't care. And I'm like, God, I want to be him. I want to be uncancelable, that I don't give a crap what people say. What are you knocking for?
Dave Chappelle said that in his stand-up special when he was here.
Yeah.
He said, I don't remember where he went to. He moved to another country, and he straight up moved there. He bought a house. He had everything.
That was when he got canceled, right?
He said he got canceled because he
somewhere
was
in Africa. I want to say, like, was it Madagascar or
something? I don't know where it was. It
great
was
movie.
God. Where did he say? It might have been Korea. It might have been Korea because he was like, I went there and I made the same jokes I made here in America. And if you remember the jokes he made, he talks about it quite frequently. He made these same jokes in Korea. He goes, they laughed their ass off. So I was like, man, I'm in the wrong country. You
I
can't
need to
say
be somewhere else.
anything. You can't do anything. He goes, they embraced me and welcomed me with open arms. And my own home country was like, you suck. You're canceled. You're like, because I thought my career was over and done with. And then I went elsewhere and I went, oh, okay. Well, this is just a weird cancel culture thing in America that you can't say something and obviously realize it's a joke and obviously realize the people I was making fun of, I have a good amount of friends in that camp. So, like, I'm not doing it to hurt their feelings. I'm doing it to make the joke, and then we all laugh and move on.
I feel like they say, like, if it hurts one person's feelings, then it's like, well, I mean, anything we say could hurt somebody's feelings when you're not meaning to.
But the things that people try to cancel you for just crack me up. Like somebody the other day I don't know if they were trying to get me canceled by Hubbard Broadcasting. This is one that wasn't the other day. It was like 6 months ago.
Okay.
But I worked in the Milwaukee radio market for 20 years. Obviously knew that really well, right? And there was a radio station that was turning Christian. It was like an alternative station. And all these people were like, oh, it's such a sad day. And all I posted on there was, let's stop pretending it was a great station. That's all I said because they literally had no ratings. They had no employees. Nobody was ever there, but they played that weird alternative rock that nobody ever heard before. That was kind of their thing.
Yeah.
But obviously, if nobody ever heard that music, nobody was passionate about it, so it just sucked. And that's all I put. And somebody's like, wow, what a dick. And, maybe what would Hubbard Broadcasting think about that? And they tagged Hubbard Corporate on there. And I go,
are you kidding?
So I tagged Hubbard. I go, yeah, Hubbard, what do you think about me saying a radio station in Milwaukee where you don't own anything? I said, sucks, because it does suck.
Dude,
and that's all I put. I'm like, you're trying to get me in trouble with my management in Minneapolis over something. Like, you think my bosses upstairs give a flying crap about what I say there?
But that's why, dude, I don't comment. Like 99 times I've honored. No, you do. That is the stupidest thing. It's a dumb argument.
Yeah.
But that's
you do
why.
comment on things. I really don't either, unless it's like, was amazing.
There's no point. There's no point in commenting on anything. Social media is so stupid, and I know people love it. And it's all great. If you say one thing, that was going to get you in trouble.
Right.
Like, that's the most asinine thing of all time. That's why I'm like, I can tell you, I've had comments where I'm like, oh, this is going to be funny. And then went, and you made fun of me, I think, not made fun of me, or referenced it the other day. He's like, oh, he'll immediately think worst case scenario for everything. That's what radio did to me. At the old job I had, I told you, I did it. Like, I was so eager to like start commercials. And I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do a commercial. I want people to have trust in me. You know how much they didn't give a bleep about me at that station? They set up an entire fake commercial with a salesperson, brought it into me during the show. And he goes, dude, this is really, really quick. We need this quick turnaround. They completely mic'd up my microphone in the other room and recorded everything. And I was one of those people where I'm like, I screwed it up again. God.
Well, yeah, we all talk to ourselves.
Bitch. I would say like stuff, and they knew I'd react, and I had no idea they were recording me. Is it hilarious now? Yes, it was funny. But in the moment, then I get out there and the sales guy's laughing. Everyone's laughing, and they're like, oh, God, that was so amazing. You nailed it. And I'm like, there's no commercial. Got it.
Oh.
And then I just had to sit there and then making fun of me. I'm like, that station gave me forever self-doubt and forever double thinking everything. I'd be like, okay, well, they invited me to lunch, but why did they invite me to lunch? Was it some sort of ulterior motive?
Yeah, is it something for the show? Is it a joke?
For the
By
show?
the way, I'm making a new theory. I told Crisco this the other day. The station who worked on was KDWB. I'm so sick of saying the other station. Him and I both worked there. Okay.
Most people know that.
I got in trouble one time for saying it, so I'm
not going to worry about it. If you get mad that we both worked there,
yeah,
people don't like to sit there all the time and go, that other station.
I worked for Cool 108. I worked for,
I'm like,
yeah.
I'm just like,
KS95.
Well, especially on the podcast, who cares?
Yeah, I just am like,
nobody
listens to this other station.
No, I just mean,
yeah.
I think people just, they are.
Yeah. And again, it was, they were.
It's like if you worked at Burger King, you're like, I used to work at the Arches.
But that's not the Arches.
No, if you work at Burger King, but I used to work at the
Arches.
You might not know what that place is.
I used to work at the place that claims they have the meats. I just ate there the other day, and it was very good.
Oh, God, did you finally get it? You've been bitching about not having Arby's for how long?
The chicken cordon bleu sandwich.
So good.
Terrible. That's such a waste of going to Arby's.
Why? I mean, you do need to get the
cheddar, too. Don't act like I didn't get 2 sandwiches. Come on.
You just get the plain roast beef, and you put the horsey and the Arby's sauce on it, and that's all you get there. You don't get anything else. Maybe the curly fries if you're feeling fancy.
Are legit.
They are.
And then I saw their Arby's sauce. I don't love any of their sauces, really. Horsey sauce is good.
Are you
Arby's sauce is whatever, and they're like, so good, we named it after ourselves. And I'm like, okay, well, so did every other company. It's your signature sauce. I don't know. Maybe it's because I had to just take bag and after bag of that out and replace it and change it out. So I'm like, saw a big old like plastic bag of horsey sauce, and again, I know that was my dad's favorite. He loved horsey sauce.
My mom too. She loves it.
You got to mix it. Arby's
yeah,
and,
I like
and
them both.
horsey
I do like
together.
them both.
Tell me if I told you this story. It's too funny to not share, because if I did tell you, I'll stop. But when my dad was kind of going through his stuff at the end of
that is hilarious.
And it was like that cancer stuff gets
Cancer's hilarious every time.
End of story. Back to you. No, I'm kidding.
Canceled.
We got Arby's. Yeah, no, you made fun of cancer. No, I didn't. My dad died.
Oh, who's going to do a walk for us?
Me.
Just kidding.
That's true. So we get Arby's, and he loved the chicken cordon bleu. And I think that's probably why I have that nostalgic idea.
Is.
And then, fast forward, my brother loves the chicken bacon Swiss. They ordered those sandwiches, and my dad caked his sandwiches in the horsey sauce. I mean, it was like you with mayo times 10. Like, this thing was dripping.
I knew I liked your dad.
And my dad grabs a sandwich, and he's taking, he goes, takes a bite, and he goes, oh, this is the chicken bacon Swiss.
Uh-oh.
Covered in it, mind you. Josh goes, oh, crap, I didn't even notice I have the chicken cordon bleu. No big deal. My dad goes, yeah, no problem. Grabs the chicken cordon bleu, takes it from him, slides over the chicken bacon Swiss, covered in his sauce. My brother is repulsed by, and he goes, cool. And then he grabs the other horsey sauce and starts dumping it on there, and he goes,
how's yours?
And I was like, I'm watching it with the biggest bleep-eating grin on my face. I'm like, and Josh goes, I can't even scrape this off. It's so much. And he had to just keep scraping and scraping. By the time he scraped, all the bacon was gone. The honey mustard was gone. And he sat there and he goes, I'll take this one for the team.
That's how I feel all the time. Like Marie likes, like you guys do. She likes pineapple on pizza. And she's always like, you can pick it off. And I'm like, there's certain ingredients you cannot pick off.
I agree. That's a
hard one.
You can't get it off there. And that's...
You rip cheese off. You rip cheese off and you're constantly like pulling.
And the juices just get all over it. I'm like, it doesn't matter. You can take the chunks off. You can still taste the pineapple.
I agree.
And I like pineapple. That's the thing. I like it. I don't dislike it. I just don't like it on pizza.
Green peppers to me are the same. And I don't mind them. I don't love it on pizza, but my mom loves it. And lots of people I feel like in my life love it. So I'll try to be nice and take one for the team. And I'm like, all I taste is green peppers on this.
I don't mind green peppers, but on I know so many. I think that, didn't you say this is one of the most popular pizzas? Like just in like to-go orders. My friends always used to get it. Pepperoni green pepper.
That's my mom.
That's 100%. Yeah. I'm like, I think that's so common. I don't get what the point of green pepper is. Is it just to get the vegetable?
I put green pepper in everything.
No, I love it in everything. I cannot stand it on pizza.
Do you like paprika?
It immediately makes it bitter.
Do you like paprika?
I know. I love peppers, dude. I love green peppers. I love red peppers.
Do you like paprika?
Yes, it's all just crushed up peppers.
Did you know that?
But I didn't know that you don't put that on pizza, right?
No.
But I love paprika.
Deviled eggs. Let's not.
Yes.
Yeah. Always.
Or chicken salad.
I didn't realize until Crisco pointed it out recently, to go back to, and I don't want to just do food talk. This isn't talking about food specifically, but you mentioned it that you guys got to go last night, and of course the order is wrong. Des, I have to know, percentage-wise, how many orders are right in your life?
And why do you order out? Ever.
I wasn't even there. I didn't even put in an order, so this one didn't involve me at all.
Did he not check it before he left?
Apparently not.
I mean, if I'm Taylor, you got to double check it.
It's like one of those fast casual places, you know, not one like a super popular one, but it's one we go to all the time. And Taylor called me and said, what do you want? And we normally share this one thing. And then Dusty, whatever. I thought they would be fine on their own. You'd think this would be a me thing. I don't know. Taylor walked in. He ordered it. He ordered something we've never gotten before. And Dusty's was completely wrong. I think Taylor's, the one he ordered for us, was right. He just ordered something bad, to be honest. Then Rivers wasn't right, but whatever. It's like rice and all these things. No, it's not. It's not Chipotle.
No,
that's what you're thinking.
It sounded funny. It was, but
no, it's they make, and there's tons of companies that do this. They're like, they make poke bowls. Mm-hmm. So it's like, Hawaiian.
He just got the wrong order, because a lot of times they're making. Did you order ahead?
No.
Oh,
he stood there and he said he was the only people there. But yeah, we get home and it's just totally wrong. Mine, when I order, my percentage, probably because of my communication skills that I lack, or change my mind or flip this and flop that, mine is wrong 50% of the time I buy.
That's what I was wondering. Mm-hmm. And I want you to know that yesterday we had Gen Z Jess on the podcast, and I don't remember if we talked about it on the podcast or not. I think it might have been after, that she's going to start waitressing. And she's got a lot of anxiety about it. She's never worked in service or whatever before. And she's like, how do I do it? And I said, well, when you go to the table, you work it like a clock. You just start at noon and go around so you remember. Because she's like, I wouldn't remember who went to whose. And I was like, I do that. And she goes, I know, I understand that, but what if I get a Dez? So you're actually a verb in her world that she's panicked to work in service. Because she's afraid to get a Dez.
Because she could be like, oh, it's going to be Wes, Dez, Crisco in that order. And then I go to Dez and she's like, nope, you got to go to Crisco first. It can't go to me. Now it throws it all off. And I'm like, it's so easy if you just walk up and go, who had the chicken club with no tomato?
Yeah, you don't.
You know,
you
but
can
you are.
Oh, we weren't allowed. When I worked at Ciati's back in the day, you were not allowed to do that.
Oh, I bet.
You had to remember everybody. And they wouldn't let us write anything down.
Anywhere, we were worked anywhere fancy enough. They was like.
Well, Ciati's it was Olive Garden. They wouldn't let us write stuff down either.
Really?
No trays, no writing anything down, and you had to remember who had what.
Yeah, and like even at Perkins, you had to memorize the menu top to bottom so that you could, if somebody asked you what's on the chicken tender melt, well, let me tell you, it's pepper jack and cheese and ranch and the side, whatever. It's 100%. They were like, you need to know it because if somebody asks you, you're like, oh, hell if I know, I don't know.
I feel like she needs to work like at a fun bar and grill.
That's what it is.
Nothing.
It's the Lookout.
Oh, perfect.
It's the Lookout.
It's the Lookout.
Yeah.
But that's fun. That's the time. I mean, I worked
She's
at
just
like
worried about people like you.
Just not wanting to order at the time?
No, it's not that. She's like the million changes and the never being happy with their food.
They can write it down at the Lookout. They put it in their little thing. I just saw it when we were there the other day.
Yeah. No, I think she just was more worried that like she's going to get somebody who's like, oh, I didn't like what you ordered. And now it's got to be sent back. Or
the only time anything was wrong with her was at a place that we always go, and they just simply brought us the wrong thing. Me and you were sharing it, remember?
Yeah. I just don't feel like it ever pops up that often unless you're around.
Probably.
It is.
I told you it's probably me.
I'm telling you, if I were you, at the amount of times it's wrong, I'd be like, I'm just not eating out. But I don't want that to be your thing because we still need to eat out.
All right. Well, he said it. I'm not going out with you.
Good one.
Oh,
good one.
You know where they always get it right? North American Banking Company.
Yeah.
They always get banking right. 6 locations around the Twin Cities. They're in Woodbury, Roseville, 50th and France, Shoreview, Maple Grove, and Hastings as well. 6 locations around the Twin Cities. Swing in. See what they've got going on at North American Banking Company. They started in 1998 with the mission of you knowing your banker and your banker knowing you. A lot has changed since 1998, but that has not. You are definitely part of the community at North American Banking Company. Go to nabanco.com/KS95 for any more information, or like I said, stop into any of those 6 locations around the Twin Cities. Again, nabanco.com/KS95. North American Banking Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Tell them Wes sent you. So what was the bro talk that was happening? Was this a Mexico bro talk?
Mexico bro talk. So you guys know the guys we were with. It's my husband and our friend Chris, and then our other friend Travis. So those are the dudes, and then it's us, the wives, and then there's the 500 children with us, basically. The longer everybody, this whole week, the longer everybody's together. You guys know Trav. Trav is like a frat boy in a 40-some-year-old body. Like, shirts never
He's my
on.
people. He's my people.
He's drinking Coors Light or whatever cervezas they have there, yelling, who wants shots? I noticed slowly as the days would go on, it's like, bruh, what do you want? And then everybody, like Travis says, it's a bad word, but he goes, oh, do you want to do it? He'd be like, shoo, yeah. Then all the boys, I literally am in the room with Taylor and I go, do you want to do this before dinner?
No, boy.
Shoo. I'm like, oh God. What was the other one? Obviously they do let's go. You know, now River does it. Do you want to go sing karaoke? It's not like, yes, let's go. It's, let's go. So as girls, we're trying to figure out, we're laughing. And you guys, is this all boys? We'd come, we were all together most of the time, but every now and then we'd bring certain kids to do certain activities or painting or whatever. The girls would go grab drinks or the boys would go do something. We come back, was it the last day? And the boys, it's not the kids in the pool doing contests. You guys, the kids are doing bro-offs. They're literally racing to see who can get back and forth to the pool fastest.
Oh, that's every dude, especially if you're there with your friends.
Who can hold the handstands the longest?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, what? Who are these children? And they're like, dude.
It is every guy for the entirety of their life. Me and my cousin Jim, and I want to say
Antonio and Sergio.
No, this was long before they were old enough to play games. They are real people, by the way. Fantastic. And they're offended that you don't think that they're real people, by the way. Just so
I've never said that. That's our listeners.
You need to look inwards and figure out what's wrong with you.
Anyways.
No, I'm saying you just need to look inside yourself and realize what's wrong. It's okay. I'll get to you later. No, so we were playing. What is the one where they just have nets in the water?
Volleyball.
Water polo.
Volleyball.
No, I think it's water polo, right?
Or it's down.
You just it's basically just a bunch of you playing and you just try to throw the ball in. I think it's water polo. I think it's water polo.
Volleyball.
Whatever it is. It's one of the fun games.
So we're playing this game.
Croquet.
It was, as a matter of fact, it was pool. It was water polo. So we get down there, and these kids are anywhere from 9 to 13, and they're just bleep talking the hell out of us. And Jim goes, "Oh, we're crushing them." You know that, right?
Yep.
My cousin Jim and Jake are the most competitive human beings. They make Wes look like a little baby when it comes to competitiveness. I mean, anything and everything. They could be 78 years old in a pool in Mexico, taking on a bunch of kids from other states and crushing them. We beat them, I think, 21-0. He was throwing the ball so hard. If I didn't shoot the ball fast enough, he would whip it down, and I'd catch it and be like, "Oh, my God, he still throws so aggressively hard." And then I'm right by the net, and I go push it, and he goes, "Dude, don't be soft. Get that thing in there and get it in there 10 times faster." And I'm like, that kid is bleeding, I'm pretty sure. I think that kid might be not even involved.
They're getting their parents.
He head bobbed one and pushed him all the way into the water and slammed one in. He goes, "Dude, you got so many points because of my assist." And I'm like, how was I on the winning team and feel threatened more than these children do? It was, I mean, we should not have felt good about it because it was 3 adults versus all these kids, the whole entirety of the kids in the pool, and we crushed them, and all the kids were like, "Bud, you ruined it." And the parents were like, "Wow, grown up."
No, you look at them all and go, "Did you have fun or did you win?"
You didn't do either. They didn't have fun and they didn't win.
See, I feel like there was lots of younger kids, like they were playing basketball and stuff, and I feel like the younger dudes would want to, we're taunting the older ones too. And then they're like, "Well, we're going to show them." Like, oh, Lordy.
I've had that before. You're like in Mexico when you're getting into those games in the pool, and then you'll have these like 22-year-old dudes like, "Hey, I see you're playing all the game. You want to come play volleyball?" I'm like, no, God, these guys will kill me. No.
I'm going to get my ass kicked.
20-year-old blubber butt over here out there bouncing around with all my 5 tits.
Look like I'm the alien from Total Recall. Like, there they are. They're like, "Oh, God," they do exactly what we just did to the group before, and we're like, "Oh, we're the victims."
Talking smack to me. I'm sitting on the ground crying. Like, sand all over my face.
Rocking back and forth. Us
Maria,
girls,
I wanna go home.
Did you have fun?
Save me. Or did you win? We decided, though, and we'd never got to it because we didn't think of it till like the second to the last day, that I want to do like one of those videos where we recorded the boys being stupid and doing the races and yelling, "Bro," and high-fiving and like, "They're so cool," and slamming beers. Have them record it and then have each of us girls, the wives, be out there pretending to do the things and slamming the beers and yelling, "Bro." So maybe we'll go viral. I'll have to wait till the summer when the sun is out because we won't be in the sun anytime soon.
We will be. Sunday.
70.
Saturday, 70.
And then 45 for a quick dip back into the cold.
Yeah.
TJ jinxed us, by the way. I don't know if we told you that one.
No.
After we got 1 to 2 inches more on Tuesday night into Wednesday, she goes, "I'm officially saying the snow is over.
It's over. Winter's over. It's not going to be cold.
Winter's over. I have to be positive and hope it's gone." And I'm like, I don't think that's the case.
I appreciate the positivity, but it's you guys.
Kindly go blank yourself.
Yes.
We've
blow it out your ass.
The year River was born.
You can't say blow it out your ass when she's getting a colonoscopy right now.
Oh,
she's
she
blowing
is.
everything out of her ass right now. Boy, that's got to be a tough one. You know what I mean? Like, imagine she
Hopefully
sits
not.
It looks like a volcano. You're like, oh God. It's everybody
Blow it
has
out
to
your
get one.
arse.
Yeah. Blow it out your backside, like TJ's doing for her colonoscopy.
The end.
Make sure you get one.